Have you ever wondered if we might all be stuck in a Matrix-type reality? Or what it would feel like, or if we would even know, if our universe were a meticulously prepared program created just for us by an advanced civilization? Well, get ready to be weirded out, because today, I'm going to be showing you 25 photos that might just provide the evidence. From bizarre coincidences to eerie glitches. Ooh, I sure hope you're ready, because I'm Mike with List 25, and here are 25 photos to prove that we live in a simulation. 25. A bizarre coffee sign. Our first stop on this photographic journey is a seemingly ordinary coffee shop sign, but take a closer look at its shadow. Can you see it? Look again. The shadow is missing one of the F's. This bizarre photo has baffled internet users, sparking theories about a possible simulated reality malfunction. While some might joke about supernatural forces at play, the most likely explanation lies in the lighting. Perhaps the sign is positioned perfectly between the two light sources, causing the shadow of the F's to be canceled out where the light beams meet. What do you think? 24. A stunning cloud formation. Our next photo showcases a dramatic but beautiful anomaly in the clouds. It's known as a hole punch cloud, or fall streak hole, and it left the residents of New Zealand scratching their heads. Some even entertain the possibility of an alien invasion. The truth behind the impressive display is far more down to earth, however. These holes form when an airplane disrupts a layer of high-altitude clouds composed of supercooled water droplets that exist below freezing but haven't turned to ice. The plane's passage triggers these droplets to freeze rapidly, leaving behind the clear, circular opening we see in the photo. 23. A sunny reflection. Witnessing 3 suns blazing in the sky, the sight captured in this photo, is enough to make anyone question reality. Unless, of course, you live on Tatooine, although that's just 2 suns. Anyway, however, before you grab the red pill, you should know that the phenomenon is known as a sundog, or parhelion. The atmospheric optical event creates bright spots on either side of the sun, often with a 22-degree halo. The halo effect is caused by ice crystals in the air refracting sunlight. These invisible crystals resulted from a particularly chilly morning with temperatures around negative 25 degrees Celsius. 22. The edge of a skybox? This photo led to quite a few theories about a tear in the fabric of our reality, a glimpse into the machinery behind the simulation. It shows a landscape divided into 2 distinct halves under a stormy sky and looks just like the edge of a skybox, doesn't it? However, the surreal split is actually caused by the rolling shutter effect, which happens when the camera or object moves while the sensor is reading the image data. This can create distortions, especially if the camera is shaken or panned quickly while the sensor is scanning. 21. A UFO over Reykjavík? Creative thinkers unite! Is this a giant hovering egg above Reykjavík, Iceland? Or is it just me? The otherworldly cloud had some viewers reaching for comparisons to alien spaceships from movies like Arrival, but the truth, however, is a touch less dramatic, but no less fascinating. The cloud formation is a real-world phenomenon known as a roll cloud. These rare, low-lying clouds appear horizontal and elongated, often resembling a giant tube, or in this case, an egg. 20. The Blue McDonalds. It would seem that even the most recognizable brand on Earth isn't immune to the strange twists our world can throw at it. And the proof is in the McWaffle. McPudding? They don't make either of those. This McDonald's in Sedona, Arizona sports a rather unusual color scheme. Blue arches instead of the familiar golden yellow we're all used to. It must be a glitch in the simulation, right? A place where even brand consistency breaks down. Well, the truth is actually far more heartwarming. Sedona, known for its stunning red rock formations, has strict building codes designed to preserve the environment's natural beauty. McDonald's golden arches were deemed too visibly jarring, and so they caved into Sedona's signage regulations. 19. No 3D today. Our next photo throws a serious curveball at the notion of a normal, predictable reality, and even I can't explain it. We see a building bathed in a vivid blue sky, yet something seems distinctly off. The building itself appears oddly flat, almost like a cardboard cutout pasted against a backdrop. Could this be a glaring glitch in the simulation, a place where the 3D rendering hasn't quite loaded properly? As one Reddit user commented, maybe the texture's broke and they just have to reload their last save. 18. Coated bubbles. Our next photo takes us into the refreshingly strange world of carbonated beverages. Here we see a seemingly ordinary glass filled with some sort of fizzy beverage. But take a closer look at the bubbles clinging to the inside of the glass. Yep, that's a distinct pattern. It could be some kind of code or even letters. Is this a hidden message trapped within the bubbles, a la the Elder Scrolls, or a cryptic message from Matthew McConaughey desperately trying to tell us something? 17. The clones. This image, captured on a TransLink bus headed towards Newton Abbey, has some viewers convinced we're being invaded by clones. And for all we know, they've arrived and we just don't know it yet. 6 passengers are lined up, seemingly copied and pasted from the same digital mold. Their hairstyles and hair colors are eerily similar, and the 2 closest to the passage are even sporting identical coats. Are these Karens on a synchronized mission to speak to a manager, or perhaps a highly coordinated group of friends with a shared stylist and fashion sense? 16. E.T. phone home. Is this the rapture? An alien light show? Perhaps a message is being beamed up to our extraterrestrial overlords. Streaks of vibrant color pierce the darkness, reaching upward like spotlights illuminating the heavens. The truth, as fascinating as the simulation theory explanation might be, is rooted in a natural phenomenon known as light pillars. Michael Kavelich of the National Center for Atmospheric Research sheds light on this phenomenon. Pun intended. According to him, ice crystals suspended in high-altitude clouds can act like tiny mirrors under very calm conditions. When these crystals are illuminated by ground-based sources like streetlights or car headlights, the reflected light forms a vertical beam that shoots skyward, creating the dramatic pillars we see in the photo. 15. This could be us. Our next photo shows a man and woman seated at separate tables having a meal. Closer to the camera is a reflective partition, which, in its own beautiful simplicity, has brought our 2 diners together in its reflection. This screams fate, missed opportunities, and the "this could be us" meme that has taken the internet by storm. For all we know, we're the glitch in their simulation, and these 2 are actually having a great meal together. If you look closely, it even looks as if the lady's holding a baby. 14. Physics doesn't exist. Is it just me, or are these signs defying gravity? In reality, this probably proves that the developers don't always check the little details, or is it all just a clever trick of the light? The truth, while less dramatic than a developer's oversight, is a testament to the power of perspective and camera angles. Most likely, the signs are mounted on a thin pole or bracket that extends from the roof. The angle at which the photo is taken makes the pole or bracket invisible, creating the illusion that the signs are floating unsupported. 13. When it goes weirdly purple. Taken from inside a warehouse or factory, it's pretty clear that the entire world in this picture must be bathed in an unnatural purple light. Has the color palette been corrupted, or are we witnessing the prelude to a digital storm? It could be a sunrise or sunset. Who knows? We probably need a weather app update, or we should just forget the weather forecast, as everyone knows there will be purple rain. I apologize to Prince, who is no longer with us. You know what else is a good way to prove we're not in a simulation? By clicking that like button, sharing this video, commenting, and subscribing. I don't know how that actually proves that, but what I do know is that it really helps our channel grow so we can keep bringing you this awesome content. Also, don't forget to check out our socials. 12. Floating pizza. Okay, this one has me beat. It doesn't. I know what's happening here. Any explanation from your side? Anyone? This photo gives a whole new meaning to heavenly pizza. We're looking at a scene that defies the laws of physics, or at least the laws of grocery store freezers. A lone pizza box can be seen hovering in midair, defying gravity on the shelf of a freezer aisle. There's no visible support beneath it, no stack of frozen goods holding it aloft. It's just there. A culinary anomaly, a cheesy apparition. Perhaps this is just the first known case of a UFP, an unidentified flying pizza. 11. Oddly satisfying gradients. Our explanation of the strange continues with a photo of a wooden frame of some sort. Yes, it's a pretty bench or decoration, but just take a look at the shadow. That is an absolutely flawless, perfectly symmetrical, beautifully colored gradient. It's mesmerizingly perfect and so satisfying to see. It's almost as if it were computer generated, a flawless gradient ripped straight out of the Matrix. 10. A Buggy update. Is this a glimpse behind the scenes of our simulated world where the code is glitching and the rendering process is lagging behind? Maybe we had a particularly buggy update. Perhaps a recent intern left the code for weather simulation in a bit of a mess and no one dared to touch it after their departure. The result? A perpetually hazy Los Angeles, forever stuck on low graphics settings. 9. Scenes from a train. According to the description on Reddit, this photo shows the user's ticket examiner or conductor on his way to walk past his doppelganger on a train. Both men share identical beards, wear matching beanies, and sport similar dark jackets. To make matters more interesting, the doppelganger seems to be hiding. Maybe he knows what happens when doppelgangers meet? Are these men agents and everybody needs to get the hell out of there? Or is one of them a rogue copy sent to replace the other? We'll probably never know. 8. The door to nowhere. Our exploration of the peculiar takes us to a seemingly ordinary takeout establishment. Of sorts. But it does come with one curious anomaly though. A lonely door high on the wall above the ordering area. There are no stairs leading to it, and nobody can jump that high. Is it another case of an incomplete render? Or can our friends from Hogwarts use this door to grab a late night coffee? Maybe it's a door only for the chosen. What do you think? 7. A suspicious shadow. Okay, raise your hand if you thought today's photo journey would be a simple debunking spree. Well, it isn't. Not by a long shot. I mean, just look at this one we found on Reddit. We're looking at what appears to be a perfectly ordinary electrical cord. No twists, no kinks, nice and straight, right? And then you look at its shadow. It clearly shows a kink that's nowhere to be seen on the actual cord itself. Optical illusion? A bit of playful witchery? Or maybe the file didn't load properly. Just what on earth is going on here? 6. A wacky bedroom. This next one is kind of terrifying. I'm not joking. And no, I'm not talking about the cat. Sorry, cat people. In this picture, we can see someone lying on their bed watching TV. Nothing weird, just a regular room with lots of mirrors on the left. And that's where things get weird. Because the person on the TV in the mirror is most definitely not the person on the TV in front of the viewer. And suddenly, everything about this photo feels wrong. Is the door on a different wall? Why are the shelves open in the dresser in the reflection? This leaves me with so many questions. 5. A digital déjà vu. The next photo in today's world of weirdness has provided us with a scene with what appears to be a character that was spawned twice. It's an old man in a coat with a duplicate just in front of him. Both wear the same caps, both have canes, and both even wear what appears to be the same kind of pants. Luckily, the gentleman closest to the camera has his foot lifted. Otherwise, it'd be just plain creepy. If I had to take a guess, I'd say we're looking at twins going for a stroll in a garden somewhere. It's either that or the game is just reusing models to save on memory. 4. Lost in reflection. What do you see when you look at this picture? It's a photo taken between buildings of what appears to be a skyscraper that reflects a blue sky, right? Well, nothing weird about it. Okay, there's no proof that there's even a skyscraper there. You could be looking far into the distance and you could in fact be seeing a clear glitch that shows you the end of the map. It's a scene so flawless, so unreal, that it actually makes you question the fabric of reality. 3. Kitty in the wall. Hang in there, cat people, this is not what it looks like. In this photo, we see a seemingly disembodied cat head. No body, just a fluffy face and curious paws peeking out from the middle of a wall. The expression on the cat's face? It's of utter nonchalance, as if being embedded in a wall is just another Tuesday. Is this a glitch in the Mutrix? Oh no. Or is it a side quest waiting to be unlocked? Oh god. 2. Strange geometry. At number 2 today, we're showing you a cloud formation unlike any other. Its edges are unbelievably straight, almost as if it were cut with a cloud cutter. To be honest, conspiracy theorists are having a field day with this one. According to them, the perfectly straight edges point toward a malfunctioning UFO cloaking device. For those who enjoy a more humorous take, this photo could be evidence of the aliens squeegeeing the sky again. One thing, however, is sure. If you cut a piece of wood and want to make sure it's square, just hold it up to that cloud. 1. A grapefroorange. I mean, Grorange? Half orange, half grapefruit, this fruit defies categories. Is it an orange? A grapefroorange? Or even a grapefroorange? I mean, heck, is it even edible? According to those in the know, it's a rare chimera, a mutation where a single fruit develops with 2 sets of DNA. It could also be an unusual case of cross-pollination gone right, creating a beautifully unique fusion. But hey, it could also be just a copy and paste job that went a bit too far. Who knows? Whatever it is, we're 100% sure it's the best of both worlds. So, have you ever had any weird experiences like these? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed today's list, stick around a bit longer to watch our video on 25 mind-blowing facts about artificial intelligence. It's got everything from AI companions that might be learning a little too much about you, to brainwave reading tech, and even AI-powered textbooks. Let me tell you, this video has it all. And to go there right now, simply click on this link right here.